going to share with you now what led me to this webinar. So from the time birth, I was born into chronic disease, and I always yearned to be healthy and to have energy all my life, even as a child. I was really over being medicated because it didn't heal and it had so many bad side effects. So I developed a passionate interest in all aspects of health, from the cosmos to nature cure. And finally, I got more confidence because I started getting results in my health. That was really exciting. So here's what I've done. I decided I wanted to learn nutrition and iridology. So I ended up studying naturopathy, which was absolutely fascinating. I then became a yoga teacher simply because I went to an 8-week breathing workshop 20 years ago. And I did not know at that time it was yoga breathing techniques, but since then I've never experienced asthma, bronchitis, or heavy colds ever again. And so I also use the yoga exercise to repair my joints from arthritis and better my mobility, and also to learn relaxation techniques to deal with stress. And then I learned Ayurveda. That taught me the power of healing food, mind, and body, and I overcame a lot of my rheumatoid arthritis simply using the system. This actually surprised me at the healing power of food. Then I studied and specialized in thyroid pathology to read my own tests so I could be the one in control. Have you ever pondered on the fact when you leave the doctor, were your blood tests really read correctly? Were they scanned? It's really hard to know. So this is what I've done. I've worked in hospices and counseling and providing nutrition. I did my apprenticeship managing a chiropractic clinic on the coast. I was a director and nutritionist at an acupuncture clinic in Lund. I worked with Lifeline with cancer programs to help people live a better life. I took yoga class into community and I ran free classes for 12 years teaching stress management. I also took yoga into the drug rehab, and then I studied postgraduate yoga for backs, which I love to treat as well. I've also done weekend. This is a lovely little house that I rent out, and we just enjoy the bush, and there's a lake nearby, and from that lake we actually get the most beautiful mud, and as you can see, one of my students is having a very natural mud pack. So my successes were meeting these two doctors because it meant actually saving my life. On the right-hand side, you don't see the doctor. His name's Dr. Turner. But what he did design was called a Thyroflex machine. And this Thyroflex machine, you see there's a rod on the arm and there's a sensor on the hand. And what it does, it actually measures the reflex time from the nerve that goes up to the thyroid and back down again, and will also go up to the brain neurons, and just make sure your spark plugs in your brain are okay. And it will also work out how many calories your metabolism is burning. I've learned to really trust this machine, but this is what diagnosed me. And then also, once I'd got my diagnosis, Dr. actually came to my house to test me. Then the next thing I had to find somebody else who could give me more guidelines. So Dr. Brownstein was an orthodox GP turned into a thyroid health advocate because he actually cured his father of heart attacks by treating his thyroid. He's treated 7,000 thyroid patients, so I used his approach and research amidst many other doctors. So I'm very grateful to these two